Have you ever wondered about the true nature of reality? Is what we see and feel the ultimate truth, or is there something deeper beneath it all? In Buddhist philosophy, there's a concept called Śūnyatā, or emptiness. At first, it might sound puzzling or even contradictory, but this profound idea can transform how we perceive ourselves in the world. Today, we'll explore the idea of emptiness through 5 layers developed by Buddhist philosophers over centuries. From the absence of self to the interconnectedness of all things, we'll uncover insights that might just change your view of reality. So grab a cup of tea, settle into a quiet space, and let's embark on this journey together. The Buddha taught that the world is empty because there is no permanent self. Think about it. When we say, "I am happy," or "I am sad," who is this I? Is it fixed and unchanging? The truth is, our sense of self is just a collection of experiences, memories, and perceptions that arise and pass away. It's like a river, always flowing, never the same. To illustrate this, imagine music. Music doesn't exist on its own. It's created when the musician, the instrument, and sound come together. Similarly, our consciousness arises when senses meet objects. Realizing that this I is a construct, not a permanent entity, is the first step toward freeing ourselves from suffering and achieving nirvana. The Buddha called this insight the realization of no self, or anatta. But if there's no permanent self, what about the objects around us? Are they real? Nagarjuna, one of Buddhism's greatest philosophers, took this question further. He taught that not only is the self empty, but so are all things. Let's take this video as an example. It only exists because of countless factors: the device you're watching on, the internet, my voice, and even the history of humanity that led to this moment. Nothing exists independently. Everything arises from a web of interdependence. Nagarjuna called this concept dependent origination. It means that every object, every phenomenon, depends on something else to exist. There's no apple without the tree, no tree without the soil, and no soil without the earth. It's a profound realization, one that shows how deeply interconnected everything is. So if neither the self nor objects exist independently, what's left? This question puzzled Buddhist thinkers for centuries, and the Yogacara school found a surprising answer. They discovered that reality isn't divided into subject and object. Instead, it's a unified flow of experience. Let me explain. Imagine the color orange. Can you see it without looking at it? And can it exist for you if you're not perceiving it? The Yogacarans taught that subject and object are inseparable, like two sides of the same coin. Your perception of orange and the orange itself arise together. They're not two separate things. This is a radical idea, but it reveals the unity of all experience. At this point, you might wonder, if everything is empty, is there anything real? The answer lies in a concept called Buddha nature, or Tathagatagarbha. Buddha nature is like a screen on which all experiences appear. It's unchanging, pure, and ever-present. While the content on the screen, thoughts, emotions, and perceptions, changes constantly, the screen itself remains untouched. This Buddha nature exists within all of us. It's our true self, hidden beneath layers of ignorance and desire. Awakening isn't about adding anything new to yourself. It's about removing the dust that obscures what's already there. Finally, we come to perhaps the most liberating and challenging teaching, the emptiness of views. Even the Buddha's teachings, as profound as they are like a finger pointing at the moon. They guide us toward the truth, but they are not the truth itself. All beliefs, theories, and philosophies are like maps of reality. They're useful, but they're not the terrain. The Buddha warned us not to cling to any view, no matter how wise it seems. True understanding comes not from words or concepts, but from direct experience. It's a humbling realization, but it frees us to approach life with openness and curiosity. The philosophy of emptiness doesn't ask us to abandon life. Instead, it invites us to see it more clearly. When we let go of illusions and attachments, we create space for truth to shine through. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If today's exploration resonated with you, please share it with others who might benefit. And remember, what you seek is seeking you. Until next time, take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates on our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and being part of this journey.